Hey, what's up, DIYers? Mike Boers with the Mike Boers channel. Thank you for watching. We're talking septic tanks today, and in today's video, we're going to talk about a couple mistakes or common mistakes that you can actually make, and they usually just add unnecessary time to the project. Let's take a look. Alright, DIYers on the computer now, and go to your county website. In most cases it will be the countyname.org, and once you get to the main website, go all the way to the left, and if yours is like ours, scroll all the way down to where you see search septic and sewer. Go ahead and click on that, and then this page is going to come up, and as you can see, English, search type, all inspections, and then street number. Go ahead and enter in just your street number, nothing else, not your street name, not your owner's last name, not your jurisdiction, not parcel ID, nothing, only your street number, and this is going to pull up all of your permits. So again, enter the street number right here, scroll all the way down and select that search icon. And here we are, DIYers, when I selected mine. This is all public records, so anyone can view this. And as you can see, this entire document was scanned into the computer by the county website and will always be available to you. So taking into consideration the position of the house, down here on the south side of the home, you can see septic tanks and you can see 2 squares. That means there are 2 septic tanks, not just one. And then you've got the plumbing that feeds all the way out to the drain field. And within this same document, there is so much helpful information on your home and all the permits dating back to basically when your home was built. And that's why entering just the street number and not any additional information such as your last name, it will allow you to pull up every permit pulled for your home and property. Now there is a second document I want to show you here, and I'll go to that right now. Alright, here's the second document I want to show you. Again, this is a 13-page document and it contains a lot of great helpful information. As you can see, driveway, garage, house, and it's got measurements off the house. 15 feet are septic tanks, and again 2 squares, that indicates 2 tanks. In addition, measurements for the drain field. Let's go to a third document real quick. And here's the third document. Again, helpful information for you as the homeowner. So we recommend going through every single document within your county website pertaining to septic and sewer and really educate yourself on how your system is set up, where it is on your property, how many tanks you have, as well as how many caps are on each tank. And again, all of that information can be found by obtaining your TOS documents, also known as time of sale, and sewer documents. And by doing the proper planning and becoming familiar with your property setup, you will definitely decrease the amount of time you spend digging into your ground when trying to locate your septic tank caps. And if you do it right, you can take these measurements that the county website provides you, and you can go right outside with a tape measure and apply those same measurements to your property and pinpoint the exact location of your tanks as well as the caps specifically. Again, when it comes time to dig those caps up, you want to minimize the amount of digging. So apply those measurements, grab that shovel, and start digging directly above your caps that are mapped out for you in these drawings. And with that said, from here, let's go outside and we'll take a closer look at the project we have underway. Alright, YouTubers, upstairs in our bedroom now, looking out the window, and yes, that is snow on the ground. The funny thing is, literally 3 days ago, we just mowed our grass. You can still see the tire tracks on the lawn from the mower. However, at ground level, feeding off the concrete or cement slab is that flower bed. And inside that flower bed is a 1,000-gallon tank and a 1,500-gallon tank. Let's head outside and start digging. All right, YouTubers, outside of the flower bed, and as you can see, I have a tape measure feeding off of the corner of the house, and the eave trough or the gutter drain comes off the corner of the house, and that actually feeds to that cap right there. That is not your septic tank cap. That has to do with your drain system from your gutters. So if yours looks like that, just know that is not your cap for your septic tank. I've got a rake because I will first rake away the wood chips, and I will then grab the shovel and start digging. And again, the more research and planning you do to pinpoint your exact location of your tanks, the less digging you will have to do. Wish me luck. Spent a minute and raked away the wood chips, and if I did my research properly, the cap should be in that general location, and the cap is not going to be in line with that. It is going to be out further, more toward the middle of the flower bed. Hear that? The single most beneficial and important tool during this project is that probe. Properly probing your ground and locating your tanks will save you a lot of digging. So, after a lot of research and preparation on how to pinpoint my exact tanks and where the caps are, let's hop over here. And you will notice I've got 2 tanks. One is a 1,500-gallon tank and the other is a 1,000-gallon tank. Our 1,500-gallon tank has 3 caps. And as you can see here, Our caps are circular in shape. In the event that you have septic tanks that are 30 to 40, maybe 50 years old, chances are you will have square caps. However, the newer style and modernized tanks will have the circle caps. In our case, with a 1,500 gallon tank, we have 3 caps again. One is the inlet, one is the outlet, and in the middle, we have a cap for our baffle, which I always recommend digging up so the company that comes out and sumps out your tanks can open that cap and gain access to your baffle and inspect it. In the event that it is in bad condition, definitely replace it. The last thing you want is a bad baffle. Coming over to the third cap, no different from the other two, and there will always be a gap in between tanks. And again, our 1,000 gallon tank only has 1 cap, as you can see here. Now, take a look at the digging. I didn't dig anywhere other than just above the caps because I did my research and I got the right tools in place to dig these caps out. It is very important to do your research and purchase the right tools. And what I'll do is, scrolling above is a link to a playlist that has a lot of videos on our septic system projects, which includes that probe tool. Trust me, I'm telling you, YouTubers, that is an awesome tool. And within minutes after doing our research, we then took that probe and we started probing the soil, and then we mapped out each tank and marked it with rocks. And after that, did our measurements and pinpointed the caps. And in our case, again, 2 tanks, one 1,000 gallon tank, which only has 1 cap, and one 1,500 gallon tank, which has 3 caps. So hopefully this helps YouTubers. Again, doing your research and planning is imperative. From here, do us a favor below the video. You'll see that thumbs up icon. Click on that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely ring your YouTube bell. That would be helpful to us. We would really appreciate it. Thanks again for watching.